Again in Shalom, Revelation chapter number 3 and verse number 9. Revelation 3:9. Now this is Yeshua giving the word to John for the church in Philadelphia. And he says in Revelation 3 verse 9, "Take note, I will make those of the synagogue of Satan who say that they are Jews and are not but lie. I will make them come and bow down at your feet and make them know without any doubt that I have loved you." So Yeshua was speaking in regards to the Jews and the synagogue of this region of Philadelphia. He wasn't talking about all the Jews, but specifically this region, the Jews who lived in this region of Philadelphia. And concerning them, it says that they belong to the synagogue of Satan. Now, why did Yeshua say that these Jews belong to the synagogue of Satan, and he calls the synagogue of this region as synagogue of Satan? Why did he say that? Because further we come to know why he said that, who say that they are Jews and are not but lie. So these people were Jews and they were calling themselves and boasting that they were Jews, but they were not living like Jews. They were not living as a Jew ought to have lived. But they were calling themselves as Jews. But through their actions, they were doing everything contrary to God's laws and God's commands. And so Yeshua says further about them, but they were lying, but they lie. But lie. So they were lying because they were not living the way a Jew was supposed to be living. And number 2, further he says, "I will make them come and bow down at your feet and make them know without any doubt that I have loved you." So these Jews of Philadelphia were not living as a Jew ought to have lived, and they were also resisting the Christians, the church and the gospel. But Yeshua says, "I will make them come down and bow down at your feet and make them know without any doubt that I have loved you." So he was going to cause such a transformation to happen in the region of Philadelphia that he would make these Jews to come and bow at the feet of the believers, the saints, the church. Now, bowing down doesn't mean humiliation. Bowing down means he would cause these Jews to come and honor the saints of God in the church. Whenever in the ancient times, when people used to approach the king or a king, they used to bow down in honor and respect. So bowing down at your feet, what Yeshua meant was he would cause such a transformation to happen that these Jews who were opposing would come and honor the church and the people of God and make them know without any doubt that I have loved you. And also he would cause them to recognize that the believers were loved by God. And I believe this is what we are about to see even in these days and in the last days, before the coming and the return, before the return of Yeshua from heaven. We are going to see even the Jewish people come to the church, recognize the church, honor the church, and recognize that God's people, the saints of God, the believers are loved by God. The church is the bride of God and loved by God. Amen.